Hey there, what's up gamers? My name is Kaylee with Gamehubs, and today we're going to be going through our series 10 Years of Gaming. Here's where we'll look at some of the most amazing games and characters that we met in the 2010s. Okay, so I get it. Dating is hard, like really hard. It's awkward, it's uncomfortable, and making it last is more work than keeping my Nintendo Switch at full battery. In the meantime, every other post on my feed is of some couple mid-laugh in some bubble bath and the hashtag relationship goals. For real though, who is taking these photos of you two? Creepy. Well, whatever the case is, dating can be such work. So we're here to inspire you with some couples that will make you believe in love. No, I'm not talking about couples that have managed to wake up and go to the gym every day, but you know, kudos to them. I'm talking about couples that have managed to survive the post-apocalypse, death, and even interspecies limitations. You know what I'm talking about. Well, here's our list of favorite video game couples from the 2010s that will make you believe in love. As always, spoilers ahoy. Shepard and Garrus, Mass Effect. Commander Shepard can get it. She can get it on with anyone on that damn ship, but it's really only natural that she falls for Garrus. Garrus Vakarian is the Robin to Shepard's Batman. He's her best friend, her comrade-at-arms, and someone that will always have her back. Not to mention he's cuter than a box of puppies and is so charming my PC overheated. You first meet Garrus way back in the first Mass Effect game. He's a C-Sec officer who's tired with all the office politics in the Turian military. Well, aren't we all though? Initially, you're unable to romance him in the first game, but due to popular demand, he becomes an option in Mass Effect 2 and 3. With Garrus, it's more than just the physical stuff, minus that whole Turian chafing thing. It's the fact that in this crazy, messed up universe, Garrus has only one friend, and that's Shepard. And for Shepard, well, there's nobody you would trust more than Garrus. In a world of impending doom, love is hard and seemingly has no place. But Garrus will never be the one to let you down. He's the beacon of hope that always reminds her that she's not alone and that they're in it together. They're a team. There is no Shepard without Vakarian.
Well, here I am. Exactly where I want to be. I love you, Garrus Vakarian.
Wow. The vids Joker gave me, well, they never got this far. There was the part about sleeping together, but this is... I don't know.
Who needs a vid when you've got me?
BJ Blazkowicz and Anya Oliwa, WOLFENSTEIN. William J. Blazkowicz, who goes by the unfortunate nickname BJ, is living in a post-World War II timeline, where the Allies have lost and the Nazis have taken over. A former American agent, BJ sustained critical head injuries during the war and has been sleeping it off into 1960 in an asylum. Way to nap through your country's defeat, BJ. 14 years later into BJ's coma, he's given a rude awakening when the asylum he's in is attacked by Nazi soldiers. Together he and Anya cut and run to escape into a life of Nazi fighting. Of course, love ensues. The world of Wolfenstein is dark and grim, and it seems like the resistance is at the end of a losing battle. BJ wants, but does not allow himself to believe that love will ever happen in his life, not with the way the world is. But that all changes when he falls in love with Anya. Even by the end, he can hardly believe that their relationship is real. Anya and BJ's relationship remains the glimmer of light amidst the hardship of humanity's struggle. Both refuse to surrender no matter how dire the circumstances.
Anya. You make me strong and weak at the same time. Will you marry me?
Geralt and Yennefer, Witcher 3. Are you Team Triss or Team Yennefer? Or did you romance them both, you dog? I know I'm inviting a lot of hate to this video with this relationship, but there's a lesson to be learned here. That sometimes, try as you might, you can't fight fate. And Geralt has always been fated to be with Yennefer. Don't at me. The thing about fate is that it's going to happen whether you like it or not. You can try to fight it, which they did, but in the end, they always end up together. Is it the easiest relationship? No. They're both headstrong, proud, and strong-willed. But the messed up person that Geralt thinks he is, well, Yennefer is messed up in the same way. They understand each other in a way that nobody else can. She is the person that is never far from Geralt's mind, and one that he will never hesitate to choose in any situation. They keep annoyingly trying to deny their relationship, but in the end they keep coming back to each other.
I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
Nathan Drake and Elena Fisher, the Uncharted series. Are your couple goals more white picket fence and kids, or more world-hopping treasure hunting? Why not have both? It certainly worked out for Nathan Drake and Elena Fisher. Now, this relationship happened a little earlier than our timeline permits, back in 2007 in the first Uncharted game. But it's on this list because Drake and Elena only found the true meaning of love in 2016, Uncharted: A Thief's End. Back then, Nathan Drake was a freewheeling flirt with only one thing on his mind: treasure hunting. What begins as a red-hot flirtation between Elena and Drake turns into a real relationship over the course of the next 3 games. Their love by no means starts off as a fairy tale, and their marriage even less so. Drake and Elena got married off-screen after the events of Uncharted 2, but by Game 3 they had split. We don't get to see what happens, but I think we can all assume that Drake wasn't ready to say goodbye to his adventuring days. Instead, he lied to Elena and snuck off. Maybe he just needed that one last hurrah, or maybe he just needed to learn to communicate better. But by the end of Uncharted 3, they both realized that neither one wanted to leave the other, and that they were gonna make this work. It's kind of cute if you think about it. The treasure that Drake was searching for wasn't Avery's riches. That would have drowned him. Instead, the treasure he was looking for all along was the love that he already had. Aww.
Hey, are you happy?
Yeah, of course. You? Really?
Come here.
Deacon St. John and Sarah Whitaker, Days Gone. Days Gone is less a game about the end of the world and more about survival. It's about how there's still hope and love to be found amid this cruel post-apocalypse. At the beginning of the game, we're introduced to rough biker man Deacon. 2 years alive at the end of the world, Deacon has lost the love of his life, his wife Sarah, and he spends a lot of his time being angry about it. He can't help but think about her, talk about her, and regularly visits the memorial he's made for her. In the meantime, I can't even get a text back during lockdown. Deacon never lost hope that Sarah was still alive. So when they eventually do meet again, as much as we want to see that Hollywood moment where they run into each other's arms, they don't. They stare at each other, too overwhelmed to process what's happening. They both want to be there together, but it's not that simple anymore. They're both different people now. It's hard to watch them both struggle with their internal conflicts, but it makes the raw emotions they feel at the end of the day real. Their love is undeniable, no matter the circumstances and how much they've changed.
You're dead. You're dead. You're supposed to be dead.
Hey.
You're dead.
It's okay.
You're dead.
I'm right here.
Wait a second. I don't understand. I couldn't find you.
You had died, and
No, we were overrun, and we had to go south. Nero, they said
Nero,
that no one made it out.
O'Brien, and I
Farewell
found a
was
way
overrun. They said that everybody
over the
was
mountain,
dead.
And I didn't think that
I never thought I would see you
ever see
again.
you again.
So there we have it, our list of video game couples that will make you believe in love. Once again, I'm Kaylee from Gamehubs, and thank you for watching. Do you agree with our list? Do you have any more couples you'd like to add in? Comment your favorite relationships below. Don't forget to hit that bell notification button so you don't miss our next episode. And if you're interested in us making more videos, just like and subscribe to let us know.